hey there. How are you doing today? I'm feeling alright. I'm just out here on this rocky island, out by the ocean, enjoying nature for the time being. The shoreline usually rises straight to the walkway over there, but it's nice and accessible today, so here I am, making the most out of this situation, I'll say. Yeah, I'm just here to give you guys an update. In case anyone's been wondering how I'm doing, I'm fine. I'm always okay, even when I'm not. Even if the society crumbles under the weight of its own pressure, I'll be okay. I'll be okay until my last breath, until my last heartbeat. You can't take my smile away, you could try. But I'll always be happy in the end. There's one thing I wanted to talk about recently, and that is, I had this prophetic dream about the nature of sin and overcoming sin. In life, there is your soul, and there is demonic temptations. And in my dream, I just saw like demon after demon trying to influence my soul. And God was showing me that in life, situations are like demons, you know? When you're in school and your teacher is ostracizing you for being less worldly than the rest, that situation's, it's like a demon. When you're at a convenience store with a friend, perhaps as a child, and he's trying to convince you to steal a can of soda and walk out of the store without paying, that situation's like a demon. When you're with a group of friends, a quote-unquote friend circle, and they're all trying to convince you to smoke an illicit substance, well, that situation's like a demon. When the television is convincing people that the only life worth living is one filled with adultery, that situation is like a demon. When this world is convincing people that the most important part of life is having a nice big house with a white picket fence, as well as the most money you could possibly acquire to be greedy, well, that situation is like a demon. And when the devil is convincing someone to live for their own selfish desires, rather than glorifying God, rather than living a life in service to God, well, that situation's like a demon too. And these days, situations in life, they're like demonic attacks, now more so than ever. But the most beautiful part of all is, once you understand that all these temptations, all this demonic attacks, they're all just trickery. They're all just temporary noise in a temporary life. You won't even feel the slightest urge to partake in anything. The demonic realm, you shall overcome. And the most sanctified life will be yours. You see, in life, there is your soul, and there's just demonic temptations that they just come at you, and that's the only way I could say it. And they'll just continue to try and trick you, and they'll try and tempt you, and they'll try and attack you. And all these temptations, all this trickery, and all these attacks, they origin from the enemy. But what will remain is your soul. And if you believe, your faith. So stay true to God's essence, to your connection to the one true living God, and you will survive. You'll be sanctified, you'll be purified, and you'll make it to the afterlife with the most blessed experience of all. The demonic realm you shall overcome, and joy shall be ours to claim. All glory to He who strengthens me. I hope you all are doing well out there. I wish you all a glorious day. and an even better tomorrow. E.T. out.